Namaste children, welcome to English online class. Hope you are watching all our videos keenly and completing the assignments on time. Right? Now, do you like reading or watching fairy tales? Which is your favorite fairy character? Don't you like it if there is some adventure in that story? We are going to read one such adventure story on a fairy land. Are you excited? Before we start, let me show you two food items. On one side, I have fresh, juicy carrots. On the other side, I have crispy French fries. So which one would you choose? Now look at these two people. Who is looking smart and fit? We are what we eat. So choose the right food and stay healthy. Now let us begin our third lesson in a nutshell, which also means in short or briefly.
Learning outcomes. You will be able to read and understand an adventure story and understand the meaning of new or difficult words. Resources required. Keep your English studio and notebook ready along with pencil and eraser. Today's agenda. To look at the overview of the lesson, learn word in focus and word wall. We will see what is today's big question, followed by a pep activity. Then we will watch a video about fairy tale characters and read the first part of the story. At the end, we will leave the session with a home fun. The name of our third lesson is In a Nutshell. In this lesson, we will read about a boy who has a special adventure, learn how some nouns have different plural forms, and also learn how to use but and because in a sentence. Today's word in focus is hover. It is a verb. It means to stay in one place in the air. Conjugation: hover, hovered, hovering, and hovers. Usage of the word. The first sentence is from your lesson. He looked up to find a beautiful fairy hovering outside with shiny wings. Here, hovering is used in continuous tense. A drone hovered over the building to take pictures. Hovered is in past tense. Honeybees hover around the flowers to collect nectar. Hover is simple present. Write down this word in your notebook and add two more sentences of your own to the usage. The new or difficult words from this lesson are goblins, elves, flash, hovering, curiosity, and wizard. Repeat again: goblins, elves, flash, hovering, curiosity, wizard. The big question of this lesson is, how can I stay healthy? Do you know what kind of food keeps you healthy? What affects your health? What is your role in maintaining your health? Keep these questions in mind, as all discussions and activities of this lesson will be related to this big question. Let us start with PEP activity 3.1. Did you know that eating carrots is good for your eyesight? Does your mother ask you to eat carrots? Here is an activity where you have to match the given foods to the body parts they are good for. On one side you have pictures of different foods. On the other side you have pictures of different body parts. Now match them based on how these foods are healthy for different body parts. Ginger is said to be good for digestion. Carrots are said to be good for eyesight because they contain vitamin A. Walnuts are good for brain, not just because it looks like the shape of a brain, but also because it contains nutrients good for brain development. Let us now read about a boy who went on an adventure to learn a lesson about food. Before that, watch this video to understand the different characters in a fairy tale.
Fairy tale characters. It's a witch. It's a king. It's a queen. It's a princess. It's a prince. It's a fairy. It's a dragon. It's a giant. It's a monster. It's a mermaid. It's a dwarf. It's a knight. It's a clown. It's a wizard. It's a pirate. Goodbye.
Children, did you like the video? I hope now you can identify these imaginary characters like a fairy, a dwarf, or a wizard. Now, without any further delay, let's get on to the most exciting adventure to this magical fantasy land along with Ranbir. Yes, Ranbir is the name of the boy, and the title of the story is Ranbir and the Wizard of Dentistry. Do you all know who is a dentist? Yes, dentist is the doctor who treats our teeth, and dentistry is the study of teeth. So let us start the reading. Ranbir was a smart boy. He liked reading stories about fairies, goblins, and elves. What are goblins? Goblins are dwarf-like creatures, usually very naughty. And elves are plural of elf. They are creatures in folk tales with pointed ears and having magical powers. However, he was very fussy about food. He disliked most fruits and vegetables and never ate them. He also did not brush his teeth regularly. One night, Ranbir woke up suddenly. He found that one tooth that had been hurting had fallen out. He took it in his hand. As he was looking at it, there was a bright flash of light outside his window. He looked up to find a beautiful fairy hovering outside with shiny wings. Flash means sudden and brief burst of light. Hovering means staying in one place in air by moving wings rapidly. The fairy had a wand in her hand that she kept waving around. "Hello, I am the Tooth Fairy. I have come to take away your fallen tooth," she said. "What will you do with it?" Ranbir asked the fairy with great surprise and curiosity. Children, do you believe in Tooth Fairy? Did you ever keep your fallen tooth under your pillow and waited for the Tooth Fairy to come? Let us find out what the Tooth Fairy has to do with Ranbir's fallen tooth. The Tooth Fairy said, "I will check if you have looked after your tooth by brushing it properly or not. If you have, I will gift you a new tooth in its place." The fairy took the tooth from Ranbir and looked at it closely. "Uh-oh, I can see that you have not been brushing your teeth regularly. I will now have to take you to the Wizard of Dentistry." So who is a wizard? A person who has magical powers. So now Ranbir is very worried. He has not been brushing his teeth properly. So now he has to go and meet the Wizard of Dentistry. I know you are very curious to know what happened next, but we will read the next part of the story in our next video. Time to note down the home fun. Complete the PEP activity 3.1. Also write down the new words and their meanings in your notebook. Also, name a fantasy story or a fairy tale that you have read and write the story in a nutshell. That means in short. Thank you, my dear students, for being such wonderful listeners. Take care and stay healthy.